Worst Renaissance fair ever.
Please let it go, Sheldon.
It was rife with historical inaccuracies. For example, the tavern girl serving flagons of mead. Now, her costume was obviously Germanic, but in 1487, the Bavarian purity laws, or Reinheitsgebot, severely limited the availability of mead. At best, they would have had some sort of spiced wine.
You're nitpicking.
Oh, really? Well, here's another nit for you. The flagons would not have been made of polypropylene.
Renaissance fairs aren't about historical accuracy. They're about taking chubby girls who work at Kinko's and lacing them up in corsets so tight their bosom jumps out and says, howdy.
Bosoms would not have said howdy in the 15th century. If anything, they would have said huzzah.
I don't care what the bosoms say, Sheldon. I just want to be part of the conversation.
Hi, guys. Looks like you've been to the Renaissance fair, I'm hoping.
Renaissance fair? More of a medieval / Age of Enlightenment / any excuse to wear a codpiece fair.
Okay, fine, whatever. You guys, this is my friend Eric.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
So yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. We should probably go.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Like your hat.
Thanks, my mom made it. Penny with a new guy, Trey awkward.
It wasn't awkward. It wasn't fun. Besides, what's the big deal? We dated, we stopped dating, and now we're both moving on.
By moving on, do you mean she's going out with other men and you spend the afternoon making 15th century soap with Wolowitz?
That was not 15th century soap. My God, those people need to learn you can't just put ye old in front of anything you want and expect to get away with it.
I mean, please just go in. My chainmail's stuck in my underwear.
You're wearing modern underwear?
Relatively modern. Why, what are you wearing?
I fashioned historically accurate undergarments out of linen.
You went out and bought linen?
Don't be silly. I borrowed one of your pillowcases.
Borrowed?
Captain, I'm getting an unusual reading.
Yeah, that's great. You guys want corn dogs?
That's a temporal anomaly. Corn dogs didn't come into existence till the first half of the 20th century. Hey, would you like to hear some songs I've rewritten to get children interested in the hard sciences?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, well, I like music. I like science. I like making fun of Sheldon. Hit it.
There was a scientist who had a theory, and James Clerk Maxwell was his name. O-J-A-M-E-S-C-L-E-R-K space M-A-X-W-E-L-L. And James Clerk Maxwell was his name. There was a scientist who had a theory, and James Clerk Maxwell was his name. O-A-M-E-S.
Okay, oh, we get it.
Well, perhaps you'd prefer this one. The itsy bitsy spider is not an insect at all, because it has 8 legs and 2 body parts.
That's pretty cool, Sheldon.
Thank you. Yeah, do either of you know Beyonce? I'd love her to get behind it. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the ear of the bat, it's the whiskers of the catfish and the walrus.
Hang on. Not that your song isn't terrible, it is. But how do you mention bats and leave out sonar?
You didn't let me finish. And also regarding the bat, it has sonar.
Before I forget, I'd like your opinion on the menus I prepared for the Halloween party. The theme is food that goes bump in the night.
Creature from the Black Forest Ham Lagoon.
On sesame seed banzillas.
Night of the living garlic bread?
It's funny because bread sounds like dead.
I'm sorry, but these are just ordinary foods with the names bent into tortured puns. But the dishes themselves are in no way Halloween-y.
Ooh, Halloweenies. That's a good one. They'll pair nicely with my Draculoni and cheese. How do I do it?
That reminds me, I was thinking about wearing my NASA jumpsuit as a costume, but then I realized everyone would be like, where's your costume? Why are you wearing your work clothes, you nut?
Leonard, where do you stand on the anthropic principle?
Interesting question. On the one hand, I always
You
thought-
don't even know what it is, do you? The anthropic principle states that if we wish to explain why our universe exists the way it does, the answer is that it must have qualities that allow intelligent creatures to arise who are capable of asking the question, as I am doing so eloquently right now.
I know what the anthropic principle is.
Of course, I just explained it to you. Now, where do you stand on it?
Where do you stand on it?
Strongly pro.
And I believe that God created the world in 6 days, and on the 7th, he made you to annoy me.
Hey guys,
Raj, where do you stand on the anthropic principle?
I'm all for it.
Attaboy.
Well, hang on. Why do you believe that he knows what it is and I don't?
Oh, Leonard, let's not take a saw to the branch we're sitting on, shall we?
Hey, if you guys are free tonight, I heard about a spa where you soak your feet in a pool full of little fish that eat all the dead skin right off them. I don't need to tell you, in Los Angeles, sandal season is year-round.
Actually, I'm hanging out with Penny.
Oh, okay. Sounds like it's me and you, Sheldon. How about we stick some guppies on those puppies?
As I've stated before on numerous occasions, the only sea creature I would even consider being eaten by is the Kraken, because the last words I would hear are, "Release the Kraken." That never gets old. Release the Kraken. Oh, chills. Besides, I'm having dinner with Amy.
Oh, okay. I'll just go home and be alone. Which is cool. I eat alone, I sleep alone, I cry alone, so... cool.
Darn. If you weren't busy, I'd ask you to join us.
Really? I can come? Thanks.
Sheldon, are you sure you want to be bringing Raj on your date night with Amy?
Oh, absolutely. I have a contractual obligation to provide Amy with conversation and casual physical contact, but nowhere is it specified that I can't outsource that to an Indian. Amy? Amy? Angry Amy?
What?
I've been thinking about what happened, and I hope this gift will make things better.
Star Trek DVDs? Why would I want this?
First of all, you're welcome. And furthermore, not being familiar with Will Wheaton's body of work, there was no way for you to know you were being rude to a national treasure. Get ready for 130 hours if I told you so. Fine, I'll just tell you what happens. Episode 1, Encounter at Farpoint. Fade in. The new Enterprise heads out on its maiden voyage to contact the bandy people of Deneb 4. Enter Wesley Crusher, played by my buddy... She's hooked. Hello, I'm Dr. Sheldon Cooper. Welcome to Sheldon Cooper Presents Fun with Flags. Before we get started, I'd like to announce the winner of our Design Your Own Flag competition, but I can't. The only entry was from Gamey Gamer 75, and I know that was a JPEG of your buttocks. Now this week, we have a very special episode where we explore the flags of the popular entertainment franchise Star Trek. And to help me, I'm pleased to introduce internet personality, former star of Star Trek The Next Generation, and the only guy I know lucky enough to be immortalized in 1/16 scale. Set phasers to fun. For my friend, Will Wheaton.
Hey, Sheldon, thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Cut.
What's wrong?
Sorry, Sheldon, you were brilliant as always. Will, that was a little wooden.
Wooden?
Don't worry, it wasn't terrible. Just this time, try to say it the way people sound. And action.
My friend, Will Wheaton.
Hi, Sheldon. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So, Will, what do you have for us first?
Well, this is an exciting one. This is the flag of the United Federation of Planets. Now, what's interesting about this
Cut.
flag... What was wrong with that?
It's called Fun with Flags. They're not at half-mast, nobody died. Let's try and keep it upbeat.
No offense, but I've been acting since I was a kid. I think I can handle a web show without a lot of direction.
Yeah, it's true. In 1982, Will played the voice of Martin the Mouse in The Secret of Nim. You moved me.
You'll have to forgive me. This is my first time directing. I just want it to be good.
So do I.
Great. So this time, let's try more Real Boy, less Pinocchio. And action.
And cut. You realize that I'm doing this for free, right?
Yes, and so far, we're still not getting our money's worth. Let's try it again. Everybody's having fun. And action.
So, Will, what do you have for us first?
Well, this is an exciting one. This is the flag of the United Federation of Planets.
Cut.
Problem, first-time director?
None that I could see. I saw a man who loved flags almost as much as I do. I got goosebumps.
He was overacting on purpose.
Really? Oh, he reminded me of a young William Shatner.
Listen, Sheldon, I'm really happy to do this for you, but not if she's going to be a huge pain in the ass the whole time.
You gonna let him speak to me like that?
Well, you're my girlfriend, and I don't want you to be upset. Then again, Will Wheaton's my friend, and I don't want him to be upset. This is a sticky wicket. What do you think?
Can I speak to you for a second?
I'll be right back. Feel free to play with yourself.
I don't care for your friend. He's being rude to me. You need to ask him to leave.
Amy, I can't just ask Will Wheaton to leave. He's a minor celebrity. Why don't you explain who he is? Many people recognize him.
Fine, then maybe I should go.
Could you? That would solve everything. You are the best. I'll see you at dinner tonight.
You sure you wouldn't rather have dinner with your friend Will Wheaton?
Come to think of it, I would. You little lady are on fire.
All right, got his enemies list. Ooh, he updated the interface. You can search by first name, last name, or length of grudge.
So is Tam on it?
Let's see. Yep, right here. Tam Wen.
Oh, great. What did he do?
Hold on, I have to agree to the terms of service. No, I'm not a robot. Okay, which of these are plants? And we're in.
Wait, what does it say?
He knows what he did.
Oh, come on.
Wait. If Tam knows what he did, we can just ask him. He's gonna be on campus tomorrow, showing his son around.
That makes Sheldon mad?
Everything makes Sheldon mad.
Yeah, look at his list. Jim Henson for, quote, putting a terrifying giant yellow bird on television and in my nightmares.
Isn't this nice? The pleasures of fellowship and camaraderie without having to tolerate your germy breath on my skin.
I say we just take him to Tatooine and sell him to some Jawas.
That's two, dude. Write your own jokes.
Oh, great. Hi, I'm Penny. I'll be your waitress.
Why are you introducing yourself?
I'd rather people not know I have any prior connection to you whatsoever.
Can you tell me the specials this evening?
Sheldon, I'm not waiting on you.
Obviously, I don't even have water yet.
Because you're not here.
That's discrimination against the otherwise located. I'm going to have to go over your head. Manager? Oh, Lord. Look who it is.
Is that Steve Wozniak?
I think it is.
The great and powerful Woz.
Penny, Steve Wozniak was one of the co-founders of Apple Computer. He and Steve Jobs
Yeah,
started
I know who he is. I watched Dancing with the Stars.
I must speak to him.
Of course you must.
You know, there's an Olive Garden down the street. You guys should try it sometime.
Excuse me, Mr. Wozniak?
Oh, hey, nice virtual presence device.
Thank you. I just want to say I'm a big fan. You're my 15th favorite technological visionary.
Only 15th?
It's still 6 spots above Steve Jobs. I care neither for turtlenecks nor showmanship.
Yeah, I never got that turtleneck thing.
One of my proudest possessions is a vintage 1977 Apple II. Despite the file system limitations of Apple DOS 3.3, it was a pretty nifty little achievement.
Thanks, we were shooting for Nifty. You know, if you had it here, I'd autograph it for you.
Don't move for 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how the buses are running.
Nerds.
I'm coming, Woz. I'm coming. Ow! Aww. Bernadette wants to get a prenup.
Oh, that's a shame. He's gonna be devastated.
I never know what to do in these situations. Should I give him a heads up?
I'm gonna give you the same advice I yell at the TV when the bachelor's handing out roses. Follow your heart.
Check it out. Look at the size of that Rice Krispie treat. Same price.
Hey, Howard, I need to tell you something.
I know, it's not on my wedding diet. I don't care.
Listen, I heard that Bernadette's thinking about asking you for a prenup.
A prenup? Wow.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Follow your heart.
You know what? It's not a big deal. I mean, she makes more money than me. She wants to protect her financial interests. It's completely reasonable.
Good. That's a healthy attitude.
Yeah, actually, it's good for both of us. I have assets to protect too.
Like what?
I've got some rare comic books. You know, the Vespa's almost paid off. And Ma and I have a primo double cemetery plot at Mount Sinai, right near the guy who played Mr. Roper on Three's Company.
Mr. Roper's dead? You can't just spring that on a guy? Huh. 43. What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. The solution to an equation?
Maybe. It's a prime number. Encryption systems are built on prime numbers.
What kind of secret does Sheldon have to encrypt?
He's always been very cagey about what he puts in his egg salad to make it so tasty.
It's paprika.
Really? Huh. Okay, one mystery solved. Oh, this could be something. 43 is the number of calories in half a cup of fat-free yogurt.
Why would you know that?
I'm sorry, we can't all eat whatever we want and still stay thin. Wait, in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, isn't 43 the answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything?
That's 42, dumbass.
Hey, feelings.
We should stop. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. We've got more important things to do. Who cares what stupid 43 means?
Not me.
Let's go home. Wanna get something to eat?
Sounds good.
Put the balls in 43! I have to!
I'm never gonna get to 43 again. 2, 3, 4.
Hey! Hi, I didn't think you'd make it.
Why not?
Because you have a steady girlfriend now, and we assumed you'd have to stay home to lower the food down to her in the pit.
For your information, Emily's working tonight.
Yeah, one would assume I'm getting out of the pit.
Okay, let's focus. The girls are gone. We have 48 hours. There are no distractions. Let's change the world.
Thinking caps on.
Here we go.
Oh, this is exciting. We're innovating. I feel like we're in the Facebook movie.
I never saw that.
Yeah, really?
Oh, it's wonderful. And I swear I'm not saying that because Justin Timberlake is in it.
Yeah, I have it on Blu-ray. We should watch it.
Oh, cool. I'll make the popcorn.
Guys, in 30 seconds, we went from let's change the world to let's watch TV.
I'm sorry, is that a no?
Okay, no, Leonard's right. We're here to focus. Wait, didn't we used to have a list of all our ideas?
I think I still have it.
I did not get a clear answer. I'm gonna set this down now.
Ah, here it is. Whoa, I haven't looked at these in years. Robot girlfriend.
That was mine.
Robot prostitute.
Also mine.
Wait, I'm confused. Why would you need both a robot girlfriend and a robot prostitute?
It's just some things you don't do with your robot girlfriend.
Boy, when you met Bernadette, the field of robotics really took a hit.
Okay, let's just skip all the inventions you can have sex with. No, here we go. Ergonomic heated seat cushion.
No, it vibrates. Keep going.
All right, let me show you some of the features of the room. First, windows, conventional. Open, closed, open, closed, halfway open, or halfway closed, depending on your philosophical bent. Over here is my comic book collection. Feel free to browse. There's a box of disposable reading gloves on the nightstand.
Good to know.
In here, you'll find emergency provisions, an 8-day supply of food and water, a crossbow, season 2 of Star Trek, the original series, on a high-density flash drive.
What if there's a disaster that destroys all the USB ports?
Then there's really no reason to live, is there?
Can I ask you a question about your roommate?
He's an odd duck, isn't he?
What's his relationship status?
Well, there was a misbegotten adventure with a waitress who lives across the hall. It ended as inexplicably as it began. They had very little in common except for carnal activity. That's why I acquired these noise-canceling headphones. If you decide to use them, please clean the earpieces afterwards with the wet wipes you'll find in the bathroom. They're in the drawer labeled wet wipes. Good. I'll leave you to your nighttime ablutions. I've emailed you the morning bathroom schedule. You'll also find a laminated copy in your welcome packet. It's on the back of the emergency escape route diagram.
How thoughtful.
Sleep well, my friend.
You too.
Oh, let me just get one thing. It's my backup emergency supply kit. The living room escape route doesn't pass through here. Now, good night. And if there's an apocalypse, good luck.
Hey, Sheldon.
Oh, Penny, excellent. I have a question about these maxi pads. Are the wings truly functional, or have I fallen victim to marketing hype?
What? What are you doing with what?
The stock boy at Walgreens was frustratingly uninformed on the subject.
Sheldon, what are you doing with maxi pads?
I have a lady friend who will be staying with me for a few days.
Oh. What?
I want her to feel at home. I also bought scented soaps, pantyhose, Midol, calcium chews, and what is apparently a yogurt specifically designed to regulate the female bowel.
Wait, hold on, back up. You're having a woman stay with you?
Yes. Why does that seem to flabbergast everybody?
Oh, no, I'm not flabbergasted. I'm puzzled. Yeah, let's go with puzzled.
A word of warning, my guest is a noted physicist and the leading expert on quantum cosmology, so please try to avoid wasting her time with female jibber-jabber.
female jibber jabber.
Yeah, shoe sales, hairstyles, mud masks, gossip about your friends, Brad and Angelina.
No, they're not my friends.
I'm not surprised, considering the way you talk about them behind their backs.
Ernie, home. You have fun today?
Yes, and I have a surprise for you.
Please be Cinderella. Please be Cinderella.
Well, hello, Prince Charming.
Milady.
Hey, how was your what?
I can explain. I played hooky with the girls, then we all went to Disneyland and go. What are you doing?
Disneyland. Go on, I'm listening.
Sheldon, all Snow White needs is one little kiss to wake up.
Heard you the first time.
Hey, isn't that the guy who won the MacArthur Genius Grant last year? No, not all at once. Then how? Leonard. Now Raj. Now Sheldon.
I didn't get a good look. Can I go again?
No.
It's David Underhill, so what?
So what? His observation of high-energy positrons has provided the first conclusive evidence for the existence of galactic dark matter.
I have two words for you. The first is big, the other's whoop.
It is a big whoop. Made almost all the work you've done since you've been here completely useless.
Did not?
Did too.
Okay, maybe some of it, but look, the guy was just in the right place at the right time with the right paradigm-shifting reinterpretation of the universe. He got lucky.
In more ways than one. He's a very handsome man.
Doesn't do anything for me. If I was gonna go that way, I'm more of a Zac Efron kind of guy.
Oh yeah, like you have a shot with Zac Efron. Lava serpent.
Nest of snakes.
Underworld Guardian.
Underworld Guardian. We skirmished to the death.
Invisibility spell.
Luminescence spell.
Water nymph.
Fire demon.
Two-headed tiger.
Three-headed lion.
Sulfur.
Brimstone.
Problem, Will Wheaton?
Hang on.
You're holding 2 moderate spell cards, a small rock, and a potion of Xancor, which will be about as much help as an air conditioner on the ice planet Hoth. Your only move is to play the potion, lose the skirmish, and 2 moves later, the game.
I think he's got me.
The year was 1995. The place, Jackson, Mississippi. Having spent 10 hours on a bus, during which I had to twice violate my personal rule against relieving myself on board a moving vehicle, I finally arrived at the 4th annual Dixie Trek convention, only to find that my idol, Will Wheaton, decided he had better things to do than to show up and sign my action figure.
What?
You betrayed me, Will Wheaton. Now, I have my revenge.
You went to the 95 Dixie Trek? Oh, dude. My grandmother had just died, and I had to go to her funeral.
Your Meemaw died. That's terrible.
Yeah, it was. But I'm really sorry that I disappointed you.
No, I understand. Well, if anything happened to my Meemaw, I'd be one inconsolable moon pie. I should clarify that statement by explaining that she calls me moon pie.
It's a special relationship, isn't it? Between a boy and his grandmother?
Oh, yes.
Okay, great. Everybody loves their grandmas. Now, come on, Sheldon, finish him off.
Yeah, it's okay, Sheldon. I let you down. I deserve it. Potion of Xancor.
What
What are you waiting for? Kill Will Wheaton from hell's heart, stab at him! I can't.
Sure you can. Do it.
No. I came here to defeat Will Wheaton, the man who destroyed my dreams. But I can't defeat Will Wheaton, the man who loved his meemaw. Enchanted Bunny.
No! Not Enchanted Bunny! I call my meemaw Nana. And she's going to be very happy to hear that my small rock kills your enchanted bunny. Game over, moon pie.
I don't understand. Your grandmother's alive?
You catch on quick. Come on, Stewie, let's get our prize money.
That was fun.
What kind of tea would you like?
I think I'm gonna try green tea mixed with lemon zinger.
2 tea bags in 1 cup. You're not at a rave.
So, listen, Sheldon, I was thinking, since this is gonna be our first Halloween party as boyfriend and girlfriend, I thought it might be fun for us to go in a couple's costume.
I couldn't agree more.
Really? I find that inconsistent with everything I know about you.
Oh, on the contrary, couples costumes are one of the few benefits of being in a relationship. Now, imagine this. You and I entering Stuart's party, and all eyes turn to see America's most beloved and glamorous couple.
Yeah?
R2-D2 and C-3PO. Dibs on 3PO.
Sheldon, when I said couple's costume, I meant like Romeo and Juliet or Cinderella and Prince Charming, not 2 robots from some silly movie I don't even like.
Okay. Now I'm gonna let that slide because I know you're hopped up on tea bags.
I make compromises for you all the time. Just this once, can't we find something that we're both happy with?
Fine. How about one of the most beguiling and influential couples of the 20th century, Hewlett and Packard? Dibs on Hewlett. What, you want to be Hewlett? What if we were to go as dinner table favorites Salt and Pepper?
You know salt makes me retain water, and my cousin William was ground to death in a pepper factory accident. What about Raggedy Ann and Andy? I loved them growing up.
No, I don't think so. Those dolls represent 3 things I do not care for: clowns, children, and raggediness. I think it's a lost cause.
No. There are certain things that say to the world, I have a boyfriend and he's not made up. Matching costumes, hickeys, and sex tapes. Pick one.
What's a hickey?
Sheldon, get in here.
I should have picked hickey. Hey, look at you guys.
I'm Raggedy Ann and he's Raggedy C-3PO.
It was a compromise. I lost.